Hello everyone, so we are on our way to London. We've just arrived at Wakefield Westgate Station. We've got the Be Creator Awards tonight, which our podcast Happy Healthy Homo has been nominated for Podcast of the Year. So we've got our suits. I've got mine next to me, Keegan's got his over there. We're going to be staying overnight in London, going to the awards ceremony, but before that we're actually recording an episode of the podcast in the studio in London. We have a guest, Kunyok, who is also known as the Hebridean Baker. I've got his books here. And so we're just doing some more research, just making more prep for the episode, making sure we're all equipped, because it's not just us, and we've only got an hour as well. So we sort of need to be on it. And then we also have to trek, you'll see this, but we've got to trek across London because Keegan's shirt couldn't get a shirt that fit properly. So we need to go and get a last minute shirt and then get changed for the awards. So it might be a bit of a rush today, but it's okay. We're going to sit down with a coffee. We've got like half an hour until our train leaves, more than that. So we're fine. Are you excited, Keegan?
Sorry, there's some work stuff on.
Oh dear. The work never stops, guys, honestly. Running your own business, self-employed, all the trains here. We are a little bit hungry, guys. It's very nearly lunchtime and there's a food market outside King's Cross, which is looking very tempting. Right, we have just arrived in our hotel room at the Standard. Do a little hotel room talks. I know you guys enjoy these. I enjoy watching them. There's a toilet. I don't enjoy that. Lovely big shower. This is actually the same hotel that we stayed in the other week, but this is a much nicer room. Look, a bathtub, big open living area. This is actually fancy, guys. This is a junior suite. Who do we think we are?
We treated ourselves because of the awards.
It's an awards tonight.
We treated ourselves.
Yeah.
We're basically bankrupted.
Yeah. But look at this view. Oh my goodness. That must be one of the best views in London from a hotel room. Oh look, these people have terraces. Wow. I know some of them have a hot tub. Look, you can see there, a tub in the corner.
Very smart.
So yeah, we don't take any money from Happy Healthy Homo. It doesn't earn enough for us to take money from it. We earn enough to pay Harry, and we earn enough that when we need something like a hotel room, we're able to pay for it. So this feels like a real treat that Happy Healthy Homo has allowed us to pay for a lovely hotel room for this award ceremony. So fingers crossed we win. But that's not the point, is it? The point is,
Yes,
you know.
it is.
You can tell he's an ex-athlete. Anyway.
Ex-athlete. I've always been an athlete, Joe.
Always an athlete. Once an athlete, always an athlete.
Exactly.
But anyway, we've got enough time. We've got 2 hours until we need to be in the studio recording our podcast. So we have a bit of time. Well, there's people on the roof there of St. Pancras. I think we're going to grab some food. We've got a bit of work to do. I do have a YouTube video to finish editing, uploading, do the thumbnail. But yeah, anyway. Over and out. Either forgotten how much things are, or things are expensive, because this was £17 for 2 sandwiches and 2 drinks from Pret. Outrageous. I've truly become a northerner now, I suppose. Got some friends. Oh, hello guys. I will give you a bit in a minute. Let me have my fill first. I wanted to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about BetterHelp, who are the paid partner of this video, which I'm very happy about because, as you guys know, I'm a big advocate for therapy. So I first started getting therapy maybe like 3 years ago because I was really struggling with undiagnosed anxiety, just constant feelings of anxiousness and worry, and it was becoming overwhelming and really, really affecting my life. Seeking therapy and seeking help from a qualified therapist really helped me to reframe my thinking, and I've been so much better ever since. It sort of solved itself within I say solved itself. I solved it and my therapist solved it within 10 to 12 weeks. Now, it might be something that I do struggle with in the future. It's something that I have to regularly keep on top of. But I attribute that time with a therapist as the thing that helped me through that time of my life. I'm sure you know what therapy is, but basically for me, it was a safe place to talk about how I'm feeling without fear of judgment or without overthinking about like what they might be thinking about me. You get guided help from them as well, like tailor-made to you exercises to go away and work on. And it's basically just an investment in your own mental health, which I'm a big advocate of. Like I said, anxiety for me is undiagnosed. You don't need a formal diagnosis of depression or anxiety in order to get therapy. Anyone can get therapy, and I do believe that everyone should get therapy at some stage. Just as I said, as a safe place to talk about how you're feeling and the stresses that you're going through. This is where BetterHelp come in, because they are making access to therapy so easy. BetterHelp is basically a platform where they connect qualified therapists with yourself. So you'll fill out all your details, what's going on, and they will connect you with a therapist that they think is best suited to you. Now you can do video calls, you can do phone calls, you can do text messaging, you can text your therapist. If you're too afraid to jump on a call straight away, you could start with that. And when you feel brave enough, you can switch to a video call or a phone call. It's done completely on your schedule, on your time. And if you even fancy it, you could do a group therapy session as well. I do think that the best thing about BetterHelp is being able to switch therapists easily. I've had it in the past where a therapist I was with was really good for a time, and then I just felt the connection sort of wasn't quite there anymore. And it's just so easy with BetterHelp that you just find a new one and get connected with a new one. No faff, no hassle. But you don't need to just take my word for it. Many of you have heard of BetterHelp. They have a 4.5 star rating on Trustpilot, over 7,000 reviews. Go have a read of those if you want to. So if you'd like to give it a go, then click the link down below. If you do that, you can get 10% off your first month, which is a great deal. And let me know how you get on. Right guys, we have just finished recording with our guest, Kunyo. He was absolutely brilliant. He's known as the Hebridean Baker, and he's a best-selling cookbook author. He's absolutely one of the most interesting people I've met in recent times. So we had a wonderful chat. That episode will be out soon. I've just got a little coffee cup here to wake me up. We're rushing across London. It doesn't look like we're rushing, but we are. Rushing across London.
Not rushing.
Keegan, I'm adding peril to the vlog. We're rushing across London to get Keegan a shirt because he doesn't have a shirt for tonight. Because his neck's too big.
Yeah, weirdly, my neck, like it fit everywhere else. Because I was like, I haven't put weight on.
Well, you have on your neck, clearly.
I figured the shirt's from.
Yeah, it must be that. It probably is that. But anyway, so we are absolutely running, sweating across London to get Keegan's shirt before heading back to the hotel, and then we have time to get changed. This is all new, Liverpool Street, fancy. So, shirt got. So we think it's going to fit. He hasn't tried it on yet. Where are we off to now, Keegan?
We're going for food. We're coming to the place where me and Joe first actually met in person.
Yeah.
It wasn't a date.
It wasn't a date. It was just meeting, a friendly meeting, and we had a burger, internet friends, and it was so cute. We've not been back here since. And it's right by Google and YouTube. I've been here for many an event. Here it is. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called.
Shoodly and Boodly.
Drake and Morgan. There we go. It's very nice. They always decorate nicely. Well, we're not going there.
That was short-lived.
It was closed for a private event, so that was an anticlimax. Okay, never mind. One day.
Granary scrap.
Even though that wasn't a date, I do want to do a reenacting of our first date when we did it in London.
We did biscuits.
We did biscuit decorating.
We actually
golf.
walked the length and breadth of London.
We did. I walked you from here. I collected you from King's Cross and walked you, marched you all the way through central London, and then we walked from there to Victoria. Anyway, I love walking. We've come to Caravan, and we've just got a few little tasters because we are going to have a meal at the award ceremony. So this is where we are. It's called Granary Square. It's very nice, full of shops now, lots of apartments. Google's there. That's Google's new building. It's massive there, and then they're going to move into that. I don't know what they're doing with the old one.
It used to be a very rocky area.
It did. And now it's lovely.
Very dodgy.
I think Facebook might be moving here. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's enjoy. Right, it is the next morning. I will debrief you about the awards later, but we're straight off.
We didn't win.
We didn't win, in short, which is sad, but we still had a lovely time. We are on our way now to a place called Therapy with an IE, because we're off for laser hair removal, which I have been having laser hair removal for years now. Keegan's never had it, and we've been offered some laser therapy, so we took that opportunity. So we're on our way now to the medical hub of London.
Zapped.
To get zapped.
Just like where Harley Street is.
Yeah, exactly where this is where I got my eyes lasered, this is where I've had my ears syringed, it's where I've had my hair transplant, this is where I've had
like
everything.
Man, aren't you?
I am. Is where I've had my facelift, everything. Nip tucked, here and there, everything. Right, laser done. I have just grabbed myself a coffee and come for a walk along the canal by King's Cross, because Keegan's in the hotel room having a few calls. Checkout isn't until 12 p.m, which I feel like is quite late for a hotel, which is lovely. So we're not in a rush. Our flight, our train is actually at 12, so we've got plenty of time. So I'm just having a little stroll, a little think. So yeah, last night we did not win, sadly, podcast of the year. It was another podcast about ADHD. The guy who owned Lad Bible and Unilad. I mean, massive podcast, so I'm not surprised he won. But yeah, we had a great time, met lots of people, new people and people I've known for ages. Oh my gosh, this is the bookshop boat. Look, it's literally a boat, but it's not open. You can go on board and look at the boats. Open at 12. Oh, I'll be on the train then. How cool. But yeah, saw old friends and new, saw my old manager there as well. We had a lovely catch up. Actually, two of my old managers. One of them, actually, she wasn't directly my manager, but she worked at another management I was at, and she came over and was like, you probably don't remember me. I was like, of course I remember you. But yeah, it was a really fun evening. Sometimes I do think, should I run away and live on a narrowboat? How cool. I mean, I don't know how I'd drive the thing, but I think that is quite cool. Ava would love it. She'd constantly be jumping in the water. I think what's good about events like that is that it's re-inspired me and reinvigorated me. And other than filming, when I put the camera down, I've been just thinking about my social media, and it's just given me more energy to like keep creating, because to be recognized for best podcast, even though we didn't win, is like such an honor. And then seeing other creators there that I follow online or look up to or I'm friends with, I'm like, oh yeah, like, you know, we're doing something good. And it's, you know, everyone wants to be entertained, don't they? And I think sometimes making content online can feel a bit frivolous and unnecessary and like pointless, which compared to life-saving careers, absolutely. But I go, no, but I think we're all making people smile, or some people are educators online. I'm not, but some people are educators, some people are trying to make people smile, make people laugh, and I'm like, that is a good thing, because we all need entertaining. So it's, yeah, it really sort of reinvigorated me, and I'm just having a think about, I guess, what the rest of the year will look like for me on my social media, and what I would like to, you know, what content I'd like to make and put out. What a day. So look at this. These are old, what are they, like oil tankers or something that have been turned into apartments. I've seen these online. They literally are selling them for millions and millions and millions of pounds, the apartments inside them. But what a cool use of old structures. I'm at the bottom of one of them. Erected 1861, telescoped 1880. I don't know what telescoping is. Wow. I think my dad would like to look at this. He loves buildings. So on my walk next to the canal, I've seen this, the London Wildlife Trust. There seems to be a little cafe. How cool! I'll have to remember that for next time. It's tucked away. This boat's called Jessica. Hey Jess, looking good, hun. Right guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pick my apple. So, for any of you that don't know, this is my gala apple tree. I got it over a year ago. She's bloomed. There were 5 little apple buds in spring. One of you very wisely told me, Joel, take them all off or just leave one, because the tree is so small it can't cope with that many apples. So I got rid of all of them and kept one, and look how glorious she is. She's now gone quite red, which is lovely. And I think she's ready. She's hefty. It does say online that these gala apples are ripe sort of late September, and it's early October now. So let's give you a tug. I can't believe I grew this. Well, I didn't, the tree did. I didn't hang off of me. But all of my watering, my fertilizing, my looking after, my pruning. Let's give her a wash and I'm gonna taste her. What if she's bitter? I hope she's not. Keegan, do you want a bite of my apple? Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. My very first homegrown thing. It smells like an apple. Right. Oh my gosh, it tastes like apple. That is delicious. Oh my gosh, Ava, I'm eating an apple I grew. Bit sour. Not super sour, but that's perfect. That's like what you buy in the supermarket. I'm well chuffed with myself and I'm well chuffed with my tree. And now what needs to happen, her leaves have already started going brown a little bit. They'll start falling off. It's then time to start pruning. So I think from what I've read, I need to prune them back about 1/3 of new growth, prune it right off and make sure there's no branches crossing over. But that's a job for maybe next week. Probably not, maybe the week after. Wow, this is so delicious. I wonder how many apples she'll produce next year, because there was 5, as I said, that budded. So I imagine I'll get at least 5 or more, but she probably won't be able to cope with that many. So maybe should I let her grow 2 next year or 3? Oh, I'm so excited. I just feel like one with nature. The fact I'm eating something I grew. I didn't buy it from the supermarket, I grew it myself. Hello everyone, it's Saturday evening and I have an evening to myself. Keegan has just left to go and watch the Rugby Super League final or something at a big stadium in Manchester. Sorry about the noise, I've just popped on Harry Potter because before Keegan left, we just did a transformation of this shelf. So let me just show you before. Look like this. It's been messy for so long. We've just been adding to it. I was like, enough's enough. We've got to tidy this. And so we've just spent the last hour sorting it out and got it looking really lovely. Getting rid of a lot of things. So I'm now sat on the floor, putting some of these books on Vinted to sell them. I've also got a big sort of get rid pile, etc. And so I thought I'd just put Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 on. It's only, it's not even 4 o'clock. So, I've repotted some plants. I've just been having a lovely potter around the house. And then I need to sort dinner out for myself tonight. The Keegan will probably be back around like 9 p.m. So I've got like 5 hours to myself, which is a real treat. Hello, my loves. Right, it is Sunday and it's been a productive day so far. It's 11 a.m. and this morning I've got up, I've been for a 5k run. I filmed a couple of reels. I am now on my way into town to go and edit today's YouTube video if I can. I think it's going to be quite a difficult one to edit, but we'll see. And then I'm going to go to the gym. I know, what an active, productive day. But the reason for that, as I told you in another video, if you saw, I've got a coach now. And this was my first week with my coach and it all went so well until Thursday, until the Be Creator Awards. And I just sort of, me and Keegan saw a brownie stand and we were like, let's get one. So Keegan got a red velvet brownie. I got a salted caramel cheesecake brownie. It was divine. Actually, you know what? No, it wasn't. It was actually really underwhelming. And as I got halfway through the brownie, I was like, I should just bin this because I'm not enjoying. It's not worth the calories. It's not like amazing. But I didn't. I ate it. We ended up in Five Guys at the end of the night. But to be fair, I only ate half of my burger. I did end up throwing the rest away. So I didn't do too badly. Like there's little things that I do now. Like if I'm not enjoying eating something, I won't eat it because I go, life's too short to eat something that you don't enjoy and what a waste of calories. Do you know what I mean? And obviously if someone's there and if there's someone to give it to, then I will give the food to someone. But when they're not, I bin it because then people go, oh, that's a waste. Yeah, well, you know what? It's also a waste to eat it and have it end up as fat on my body. Do you know what I mean? It's a waste to eat it, and that's the mindset you have to flip out of. And I think it's a generational thing. You know, my grandparents' generation and maybe even my parents of like, you know, the war generation, post-war generation, everyone going, well, you mustn't waste food, you mustn't waste food. And yes, I do agree that we should reduce food waste, but it is just as much a waste to eat something that you do not need and for it to end up as excess fat on your body as it is to put it in the bin. So I just challenge you all to think about that. Only because when I first thought of that, I was like, that has blown my mind. Just because you eat it doesn't mean it's not a waste. I know some people won't like that, and they'll call me out on it and say that I'm contributing to food waste. Yeah, well, what do you want me to do? Eat it and be fat? No thanks, I'm on a fitness journey, I'm trying to get in shape. But yeah, because of that, I went for a run this morning. I'm going to the gym after I've edited this video because I'm on it, guys. I'm doing it. I am determined over the next 11 weeks now, not 12 because I've wasted this week basically, to be on it properly and to make progress before Christmas. Are you looking forward to Vlogvember? I know I am. Again, if some of you don't know what that is, that's where I vlog every single day of November. So there's a video every single day. I love it. I'm always shocked at how many of you love it and watch it, because you see everything in Vlogvember. You see the most boring moments of my life, doing laundry, just chilling, just not doing anything. You also see some exciting things if there are exciting things planned. And so I think, oh, people aren't interested because it's less curated than these videos that I do once or twice a week. But you guys seem to enjoy that, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm trying to think of the format as well, because I was wondering if maybe if I should, instead of doing like 7 videos a week, do like a live stream a week as well. So 6 videos and 1 live stream every week or something like that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you would like some live streams, if you're like, I just want 1 or 2, or if you're like, yeah, do 1 every week. There's no other updates for you really, guys. We've just come on a little dog walk. It's very autumnal. We haven't been on a walk together in a very, very long time, have we, Keegan?
Our relationship is
Staged. Did someone say that on your post today or a Q&A? Yeah, someone was like, your relationship is staged. I hate to confirm. It is true. Anyway, spending some quality time together before Keegan flies off to the US of A tomorrow. Do you want to explain why you're going to the USA rather than me explaining? Because a bit different is. Oh, he's got a moustache, by the way. Doesn't it look sexy? I think it looks really good.
I love it.
Yeah. Why are you going to Chicago?
Going to scout out venues for we're doing an event there next year for JMC over a few days. So I'm going to scout out the places we're going to be eating, the places we're going to be training, the hotel, make sure everything's
tip top.
Chef's kiss.
Because when are we going? June?
End of June.
End of June. I was going to go until I saw the price of the flights, and I was like, no. But now I'm getting FOMO. I'm like, oh, I'd love to go to Chicago in autumn.
Literally there for 48 hours.
Literally 2 nights, that's it. So it wasn't worth it, because we'd also have to sort out the dogs and whatever. So what a lovely walk. I'm still in my gym kit, just because I was sweaty, and I was like, there's no point getting changed, but how gross. This is Editor Joel. I'm just going to finish the vlog here and start afresh on our journey down to Heathrow Airport the next day. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're new here. I post videos every single week. And don't forget, if you'd like to try out BetterHelp, then click the link in the description below and check them out there. And I will see you next time. Bye.